Both of y'all are pro-life, and so the question is, can you tell us what activities or involvement for pro-life causes have you supported, and what will you do to ensure that abortion continues to be rare in Texas? And Rob, you're the first one on that.
I remember when he was first running for the U.S. Senate, when Senator Cruz was here at Buzzy's. You know, we had a small gathering of supporters, maybe 6 or 8 people, and Ted said, you know, if I ever be accused of being a conservative, let there be sufficient evidence to convict. And I was struck by that. And I always look to, in fact, his dad last night in Llano, Pastor Rafael Cruz, said, when we look to elect candidates, let's look at their record, not their rhetoric. And I agree. I am pro-life. I'm proud to be pro-life. I'm proud to be the only candidate in this race endorsed by a pro-life organization, because I believe that life begins at conception and we need to protect life from the womb to the tomb. And it's my life and my record that backs that up. When I was an assistant attorney general in the attorney general's office, I was very proud to be assigned to the appellate team under Solicitor General Ted Cruz in fighting Planned Parenthood when they were attacking Texas law that was seeking to protect the unborn. I was tasked to that group because of my pro-life views and my strong conservative values. We won that case. We took it up to the 5th Circuit and won. And since moving back to Kerrville, I don't just tell you that I'm pro-life and expect you to believe it. I ask you to judge me by my actions. My wife and I, we financially support the Pregnancy Resource Center with our pocketbook and also with our time. We're so blessed to have Lainey Johnson here in this community and the thousands and thousands of babies that she has saved through her advocacy. It's an honor for Leslie and I to support them financially. And beyond that, I participated every single year in the Sanctity of Life rally that we have at the Kerr County Courthouse. And I see many of you that have joined us there at the corner of Sidney Baker and Main Street, so showing our support to protect the unborn. What we had last legislative session with House Bill 2 was a step in the right direction, but the job's not done. I am pro-life to the core, and I tell you that I'm going to take that fight. We're going to move it in that direction so that one day the millions and millions of babies that are murdered won't be murdered anymore. Thank you. As I mentioned earlier, I am pro-life. I've been endorsed by the president of the Texas Alliance for Life for my conservative pro-life views. I believe, and I also heard Pastor Cruz last night in Llano explain to us the concerns that we should all worry about each and every day. Life is under attack. And he explained life is under attack from cradle to grave. And who is it under attack from? Well, not necessarily anyone in this room, because we are like-minded. It's from government, and it's from folks that consider themselves socialists. And he explained to us that one of the goals of folks with that mindset is to tear down the bonds of family. That we should destroy the bonds of family so that in the end result we turn to government for what's best. And that's what a communist or a Marxist regime does. And so I think it's left up to all of us, not just to recognize that, but to reach out and realize that the bonds of family are where life is, and that it's up to us to constantly work towards that end goal. It is not something that's born one day and then there. We have to reach out. We have to diligently fight against those who try to change it. Now, if I had the privilege to serve you as your representative in Austin, you should know that I will work hard to do the best job I can to protect life. Steps have been made, just as Rob explained last legislative session, but you and I both know they're always going to be under attack. Folks are going to go to the courthouse and they're going to sue. They're going to sue in state court, they're going to sue in federal court. They're going to undermine the efforts that have previously been made. All we can do is fight back each and every day. Without a vigilant effort, you turn your back one moment, some federal judge somewhere has nullified something, and that has changed things. So if it requires additional legislation to trump what a judge does, you can count on me not only voting for that, but supporting it, proposing it, and pushing it through the House. Because I feel like we may not be under attack from a state judge, but it could be a federal judge. It's going to be in the Constitution, and we've got to go there. Every single day, life is precious. Thank you.